There was times I was discouraged, but I continued to pray. I continued to plead before God, sometimes with tears, sometimes with no words at all, just save my dad. God, he can literally change the hardest of hearts. I'm just so thankful for what God did.
Christopher was a tough kid, and I was a stubborn father.
Our relationship was not good. We just both had a lot of anger and a lot of bitterness and a lot of hatred.
When he went out to the West Coast, things didn't work the way he thought. And the realization of what was happening confronted him and hit him head on.
I was determined, like, nothing's going to stop me now from taking my life. I got into the elevator, and as I entered, a woman entered with me. She looked at me and she said, "If you were to die today, are you 100% sure you're going to heaven?" And I said, "No, I'm not, but that's a question I've been asking myself." And I look up at her, and this woman I never met before in my life, and she's like, "God is calling me to you right now, and he doesn't want you to do what you're about to do. You want to take your life, don't you?" And I was like, just shocked, like, "How do you know that?" She said, "I don't, but God does, and he loves you, and he sent me here to tell you what he did for you upon that cross." And that's when it clicked in my head. I was like, "God, I'm sorry for the way I've treated my wife. I'm sorry for stealing things." And I just was pouring out my heart. I heard, just with the clearest voice ever, say to me, Chris, lay these at my feet. Never think of these again. You are forgiven." And since that moment, I mean, he literally changed everything around in my life.
In the days following and the months following, I saw his progression. I saw how he changed. I saw how his life changed.
I started to pray for my dad right away. God, if you can change his heart, my whole family will come to Christ. I was getting baptized, so I invited my dad, I invited my mom. My dad was sitting there mocking it, making fun of it. I wasn't even upset. I was just like, God, he just doesn't know, help him understand.
It wasn't something that he just started praying and all of a sudden it came and it hit me. It was a progression because he had to work at it. I needed work.
And then I kind of grew discouraged because, years had passed and it was still the same and it seemed like it was getting worse. So I said, God, he's in your hands, and whatever it is, you take control. And that's when everything kind of just flipped. And now they're talking about moving to North Carolina. And I just felt something on my spirit, like it's okay.
And Sonia found Renovation Church and told me about it. My first day walking in the church, it was like, this is what I've looked for my whole life. And here it is.
He said, in that moment, everything that you had said, everything that other people had said, it just all kind of made sense.
It just started to grow. It was a growing change, and each week it grew stronger and stronger and stronger.
When he realized his need for him, and he cried out to him from his heart and said, "Save me," and God saved him.
Sonia and I decided that we wanted to be baptized in the ocean. It was just the greatest day of my life.
The man that was mocking me in my own baptism is now getting baptized. It's just an incredible thing. Just his love for God is so real. Just the evidence of change.
I accepted Jesus Christ. And now my mission is to share that with other people. And that's what being a Christian is all about. And that's what the gift I've been given through my son, it's all about.
God is so faithful. And he hears our prayers. He hears every single one of them. And he can literally change the hardest of hearts. Just keep praying. Keep seeking God. He'll work out the details.